Hello everyone, welcome to today's video of real exam questions where we are going to discuss the real exam questions that come in your PTE exam, and today's video is about reading and writing filling the blanks. This is 16th video in the series. It means that we have already discussed highly repetitive real exam questions for PTE. In this series, we discuss the reading hacks which help you to crack your PTE reading, as now you cannot simply mug up or cram the answers and expect that they will come in your exam. PT has increased the pool of the questions and it's making reading difficult every day. So this is the reason now you should focus on understanding the logics and not just the cramming part. So let's get started. My name is Bhrat Brij and I have scored a perfect 90 in all the 10 skills of PTE, and you guys can also do, because we share here all the tricks and strategies which can help you to score in your speaking, reading, writing and listening. Before starting the topic, I want to tell you that now PTE is accepted for study visas in UK. So if you are planning to study in UK, you can go with PTE. And in Canada now 90% of universities accept PTE academic. So it has become easier for you because many students were not able to clear their IELTS and then they had to give it multiple times. But with PTE you can easily crack it in the first attempt if you know the right strategies. And PTE has introduced a new test which is PTE Home, and it is for family visa, spouse visa in UK. You can go for that also. And this is today's topic. And as usual, I'm going to give you 30 seconds so you can skim through this, and then after 30 seconds we are going to discuss this. So I hope you have skimmed this, and now let me read it quickly for you so that first of all we understand the tone, the tense which is being used, and the gist what this reading and writing filling the blank is about. A mini helicopter modeled on flying trees soon flying overhead. Ivan Ulrich and colleagues at the University of Maryland in College Park turned to the biological world for inspiration. Okay, they are talking about a mini helicopter. The complex something of full-size helicopters gets less efficient when shrunk. Okay, so you see over here the tone has become negative. The standard mini helicopters expend most of their, what is expend? Expend is spending, right? A synonym is spending most of their power simply fighting to stay stable in the air. Okay, this is again negative. The researcher realized that a simpler aircraft designed to stay stable passively would use much less power and reducing manufacturing cost. Okay. It turns out that nature something them to it. The seeds of trees such as maple have a single blade structure that's something to fly far away and drift safely to ground. So if you are talking about safety, you can say that the connotation over here, the association is positive. Over here, we have seen that it was negative. These seeds known as samaras need no engine to something through the air thanks to the process called auto-rotation. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are not going to read this all because it's just a time waste. If you have attended our lectures, my online coaching, or if you have taken coaching in our institute, you know that you can simply ignore them. So what is our strategy for solving reading and writing filling the blank? Our strategy is mainly divided in three parts. One is context, second one is lexical resource, and grammar. So for context, you have to do the skimming, what we have already done. Now you can also solve your RWFIBs, reading filling the blanks, on the basis of forward reading as well as on the basis of backward reading. We are going to see its application today. And the tone is important. We have seen where the tone is positive, where the tone is negative. Coming to the lexical resource, the knowledge of collocations is very important. And now our students can download the complete collocation guide from our download section in the dashboard. And for the phrasal verbs are also equally important, and vocab is something which you builds over the time and it's going to take some time. About grammar, we provide a complete course in the due course. So let's get started with the discussion. So the complex something of full-size helicopters gets less efficient when shrunk. So over here you have four options: performance, design, usage, and mileage. So first of all, the biggest hint is this, that complex, you have to see which words go, which words collocate with complex. Can the performance be complex? The answer is no. The performance can be high or low. And over here we are already talking about gets less efficient. So this is the forward reading. So on the basis of forward reading, we are going to solve this reading and writing filling the blank. So we are going to eliminate. This process is known as process of elimination. This is our best friend forever. We can eliminate the negative answers and we just can keep the positive answers. So is performance going to be there? No, we have simply eliminated performance. Now let's see design. Yes, we say that design is complex. So yes, you can say that. We are going to keep this. Usage. Can usage be complex? Yes, you can say complex uses. But can usage be associated with the efficiency, right? Use can get less efficient. No, the answer is no. We cannot simply associate usage with efficiency. So that's why we are going to eliminate usage also. Now the mileage, can we associate mileage with complex? The answer is no. We can say high mileage or low mileage, like for the cars we say the car has a great mileage, it has a high mileage, but we do not say it has a complex mileage. So we are going to eliminate mileage also. So we are just left with the one answer, which is design. So it is the correct answer also. So you see how we can simply solve our reading and writing filling the blanks on the basis of process of elimination plus knowledge of your connotations as well as collocations. Now we are going to move forward to the second blank. Now something that standard mini helicopters expend, which is spend most of their power simply fighting to stay stable in air. So they are saying that when the design gets reduced, the complex design, the helicopters get less efficient and they're spending a lot of power just for staying in the air. Okay, so we are going to see which are these, and you need a good vocab for solving this part. So what we are going is, first of all, let's see if the connotation, remember we talked about the connotation. The connotation over here is negative, but inspire, again we are going to use our process of elimination. The connotation of inspiration is positive, so we are simply going to eliminate inspiring from here. Always remember that you can always eliminate the answers which you think that are incorrect, and then whatever is left we are going to discuss that. Now insinuating, I know most of you guys do not have knowledge what insinuating is. Its connotation is negative, but it implies that when you are referring or hinting to something in a negative manner. But over here, are we hinting or implying something? The answer is no. We are simply stating that, which is quite clear, right? So that is quite evident. So that's why we are going to remove this word. We are going to use process of elimination and we are going to remove this option. Now we are left with just two options, which are clearing and meaning. Now you would have taken a hint that I have used the word clear. If it would have been made or make, then you could have used, but this clearing, what is the meaning of this clearing? This clearing is when you clear an area for cultivation or agriculture purposes. So that's why we cannot use this clearing altogether here. So we are going to remove this, and again we are just left with one option, which is meaning. Obviously if you read it, it's going to make sense, meaning that the standard helicopters expend most of their power simply fighting to stay stable in the air. So we are going to select this, and now we are going to move to the third blank. No need to read this because you have to solve it within 2 to 3 minutes, and all these tips and tricks we tell to our students who take coaching from us, both online and in institute. And moving on to the next one, it turns out that nature them to it. Now you need to know the usage of grammar. Grammar is an important concept for solving reading. Beating, you know that it's a continuous tense, but with that is, are, was, or something should be used. Again, we are going to use our best friend forever, which is process of elimination. So is, was is not used, so that's why we are going to remove or eliminate beating. Now had beaten, yes, it makes sense. It's a present perfect tense, so we are going to keep it. Had beats, no, beats you cannot use, you know that. With had, you have to use the third form of the verb. which is beaten. So you cannot use beat. So it is, I'm going to remove this as the wrong option. So, and now one is left is was beating. Now, what does was beating means? That it's a past continuous tense, but is it a continuous tense? Is the nature still beating them, the scientists? The answer is no. The nature has already beaten them, right? I hope now you understand. So we are going to remove was beating also, and only one option is left, which is had beaten. So we are going to select had beaten over here and going to move forward. You see how important your grammar, right, connotation is for reading and writing, filling the blanks to solve them. Now the next one, the seeds of trees such as the maple have a single blade structure. That's something them to fly far away. Now you are going to see everyone is ending with S. So yes, you cannot eliminate anything else. Again, now you have to use your vocab, and this is going to be solved just on the basis of your vocab. So what is disrupt? Disrupt means prevent. Okay. So first of all, remember the connotation. We said that the connotation is about drifting safely to the ground, which allows them or something like this. So the connotation is positive. And disrupt and prevents are having the same meaning. When you disrupt something, you prevent something. So whenever you get two words with similar meaning, same meaning, we can quickly eliminate them because they cannot be our answer. So that's why we are going to eliminate disrupts as well as prevents. So you see how important knowing the shortcuts, knowing the tricks can be to solve reading filling the blanks. Now we are left with two options. One is scatters and one is allows. What do you mean by scatters? Again, the connotation of scatters you can say is negative when you let them things do fly in, let's say, or separate in or move in random directions. But are we talking about randomness over here? The answer is no. So we are just left with one thing, which is allows, and allows has a positive connotation. So that's why we are going to use allows over here. Now moving to the next one, and let's see how to solve this blank. These seeds known as samaras need no engine to soar, sway, spin, swing through the air thanks to a process called auto rotation. So we have done forward reading over here. We know that we are talking about rotation, so there can be two ways to solve this blank. The first is through forward reading. With forward reading, you know that you are talking about rotation. So what's the synonym over here for rotation? So the synonym is spin. So the correct answer is going to be spin. Okay. But what's the second way? If you are not aware about the strategies, you can use your process of elimination. Now let's see how to use the process of elimination. For that, we need our vocab to be strong. What is soar? Soar is flying high, right? Are we talking about the flying high through the air? High, low? No, we are not talking about that. So we are going to eliminate. Now, sway and swing are two words having similar meaning again, right? Two words with similar meaning. And we had seen in the previous blank that we can simply eliminate things which are having the similar meaning. Now, what is the meaning of sway and swing? This means that when you are moving in a to and fro motion or left or right motion, sway means when you're simply moving, and swing means when you're moving along some axis. So more or less we're talking about the movement over here, sideways movement. So we are going to eliminate the both options, swing as well as sway, because they have the same meaning. So we are just left with the one option, which is spin. So that's how we can select the spin. And now let's verify if all the answers are correct. Yes, all the answers are correct. Now you saw how important the grammar can be, and we provide a free grammar course to our students, both who take online coaching from us as well as those who take in institute. And in grammar course, we tell them parts of speech, subject verb agreement, prepositions, modals, articles, determiners, signposting words, tenses. You had seen how important tenses are today, irregular verb, plurals, British English rules, sentences. So this is a complete 25 to 28 lectures course which we provide them, and it's quite important if you want to crack your reading, because reading is becoming difficult every day. And remember that you have 2.5 to 3 minutes to solve your reading filling the blank. Yes, you just have 2.5 or 3 minutes. In first 30 to 60 seconds, you are going to skim the content, and in 90 to 120 seconds, you have to look for clues, you have to find pointers, and you can use process of elimination. You have seen that how we have eliminated so many options which were wrong just through process of elimination. And all the strategies which we teach are validated and proven strategies. Now you may ask, so what is the proof? The proof is in the ticker below. You can see the students who have achieved their scores, and these are some of the latest results. Students have scored overall 90, 79, 86, 82. So if they can score, you can also score with us. This is our WhatsApp number 8699121121. You can WhatsApp us if you have any questions or doubts relating to PTE, or if you want to take coaching from us, whether in institute or online coaching. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel because we post such informative videos on a daily basis. We give wings to your dreams.